Whoa. Call out. She was from the west side, uptown, 45th Ave, bad little thing, she a cutie, and she got swag, told her that when I come through, we could pop tags, took her out of town just for shopping, you know we blow it back, don't care if haters is watching, they just getting mad, real bosses moving this.
I mean, so we have to stay on code, and once again, also staying on code is, if we gonna cancel somebody, if somebody is not with us, then they're against us. So even Kanye, okay, not Kyrie, but Kanye, you know, White Lives Matter. George Floyd didn't die from a knee on his neck. Things of that nature let us know that you're not on code with us. Kanye's not on code with the black culture.
He ain't been on code
now, he
in
may
years.
have been on code at one point in time.
He ain't been on code in years.
But he's not on code right now. So what we have to do, or what people are doing, now there's two ways to look at it. You can go to Michael Eric Dyson way, which is forgive Kanye, educate Kanye, let Kanye come back to the culture.
Kanye's smart and he's highly intelligent.
But let Kanye come back and mingle with the culture. Or you have Ed Lover, who I see him on Vlad TV. Shout out to Vlad. See him on Vlad TV, and he was saying, no, if you don't, once Kanye steps out of code, we stop fucking with Kanye. Period. He's out of code. Nigga, you stepped out of code. You are on the other side right now.
You know, one thing I don't like about black culture is black culture will overlook so much fuck shit because that individual has bread.
Exactly. And that's what Ed Lover was saying.
Hold up. He got money though. That's killing us. The he got money though way of life and outlook is killing us.
Well, like I said,
Or she got money though.
Ed Lover, his mentality was, if once he stopped being on code, we should have stopped buying his shit, stop buying his clothes, stop buying his music, stop supporting him. Now, once again, he'll still have the support of the other people who support him, because black people aren't the only people that support him.
We're not a monolith.
You know what I mean? Right. But we have to show them, the ones who are stepping out of code, that this is unacceptable and we not fucking with you no more. You know what I mean?
And it needs to be applied across the board. It can't be, you know, if Kanye out of code, for example, we ain't gonna fuck with him. But if so and so that we do, let's say for example, let's say if name somebody for me real quick who you would say is consistently on code.
Consistently on code?
On code. Consistently on code.
Oh shit.
Who you think?
Dr. Boyce Watkins is always on code.
Let's say he do some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
But when you say fuck shit, you just mean like
just stuff that's off code.
Stuff off code.
Then they should be canceled too. Don't be making it. We make excuses for people that we like or that's popular. And I don't like that.
No, I don't make excuses for anybody. I never make excuses for anybody.
So let me just ask real quick. You think Kanye should or shouldn't be canceled?
Kanye canceled his goddamn self.
Oh yeah, I think Kanye should be canceled.
He canceled himself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he went on the show, nobody even asked him that question. He just starts talking about it.
What question?
About, you know, when he went off on, you know, the Jews or whatever. I don't think nobody brought it up. Am I right or wrong?
I'm not sure.
That's what he brought. That's what he came to. He had the tweet the day before he went to Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Feel me? So they knew what he was coming.
He could have just talked about something else. It wasn't like somebody asked him a question, he answered it, and it was. Yeah,
where Kanye was wrong for them. Like, once again, he's not even on our code anymore, so we could care less.
Yeah.
But where he pissed them off at is by him saying the whole "they run the world" thing, when in all actuality, he should have just been talking about the individuals who fucked him over. You can't say, you know, all the people fucked me over. You know what I'm saying? You would have to start looking into like systematic oppression and start talking about white supremacy and things of that nature.
Right.
You can't just go into a certain ethnicity and be like, they
making blanket statements.
Exactly. Now, if he would have went out there and said, "Yo, Joe Schmo, yeah, he's a Jew, but he fucked me over."
Or just say Joe Schmo fucked me over. You ain't got to get into all of that stuff.
Exactly. But he did all that because
that's like when somebody says, you know the blacks. When it could have been the black dude that scammed you.
Right. Exactly.
Or
we get it all the
people
time.
be like, man, these women, or it could be, the chick that you was with.
But what about the whites?
Right.
I mean, it would be just that white guy that fucked you over, and not all the whites.
That's fair.
Exactly. No, it's absolutely that way. But
there's a
there's
caveat
still,
with that because
there's still a system for that.
You have a system. You have these macro systems that have been in place consistently.
Oh yeah, but we know that all white people don't have something to do with that.
Most white people ain't got nothing to do with the shit.
Right, but
exactly. Most
we know
don't.
that it's
most don't.
Most don't.
But we know that.
We know
like most people don't have nothing to do with it except for those handful of elites.
Exactly. Right. But you can't. But But over the course of time, you got these financial institutions that would look at 2 credit reports with 2 750 credit scores. Everything equal. But this you got Jill.
The black guy gonna get denied, the white guy's gonna get accepted.
And Khaled Jackson, we gonna deny him, but we gonna give him her alone, even though everything on paper is equal.
Mm-hmm. And
that's the systemic piece of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the systemic piece of it, especially if you have a pattern. Mm-hmm. You may have an isolated incident here and there, you know what I'm saying? But if you have a consistent pattern that's been proven ad nauseum,
I'm sure.
Right, and that's why when we say things like, of course we know all white people don't benefit, but at the same time, a lot of them do and they don't even know they are. You see what I'm saying? So you have a lot of people standing back like, what you mean? I don't get any fucking benefits from white supremacy. Well, that's a prime example right there. You didn't know that the loan that you got was between you and a black guy, and they gave it to you and didn't give it to him. You feel me? So
you're not there in the room
right?
You
don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, but you definitely just benefited over this black person because of that. You know what I'm saying? So once again, of course you can't attack and be like, no, you did this, because we're not there when the real shit is happening. Right. Because all the big, like you say, all this big shit is happening behind the elite doors, behind the big doors. Yeah. And then when it comes down, it's just like,
you ain't in the room. You ain't in the room.
Like, shit, I'm good.
Yeah, you're not.
Like, shit, I'm good. And we like, man, what the fuck?
You're not in the room when time to lay his resume is chucked in the it's chucked. I've seen people who's like, I can't read this shit.
Oh no, another prime example. And this has been happening recently, so I know everybody's heard about it. When they're doing their house appraisals. And then, they'll appraise a house with a black family in it, and it'll be, $250,000, and then all of the black people will take all their shit out of it, put some white people shit in it, and now the shit appraises for $500. Right. Now, once again, that's a benefit that a white person would never see as a benefit.
I mean, and that's something I never even heard of. So
a white person, you would never feel like, you wouldn't feel like I'm getting benefited because I'm getting $500,000 from my house. That's what my house is worth.
Because all you know is that you bought your house.
Right, and that's what it's worth.
You qualified for the loan. You kept it up. You cut the grass. You replaced the roof, the gutter, hoop-de-whoop. And you're like, yeah, but... your next door neighbor do the same shit, but his name is
it just be shit like that.
It's K-Shine.
Shit like that, bro.
And or you could have both y'all houses, the house look alike, swap out y'all pictures and shit, and see who gets worth more.
But at the same time,
it ain't nothing you did.
Right. It's nothing. No, but at the same time, it's also, in my opinion, it's a form of nepotism, right? It's a form of you looking out for your own people. You know what I'm saying? If the shoe was on the other foot, and other people were the elites, how do we know we wouldn't do the same shit? You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You would say you wouldn't, but you don't know if you would do the same shit.
Because every other people group look out.
Because people look out for their own.
I always struggle with all that because I was like, well, I thought money was green, so it shouldn't have mattered.
It
shouldn't have mattered so much.
That's the thing. But it's green to a point.
Yeah, and I didn't know that.
Listen, I wanted to play this right quick. I don't know if people can hear it.
You can go back and cut it into, you know what I mean? Cut it in post-production.
Look, this is a Jewish businessman.
Number 3, community. I see so many times that there are communities out there that unfortunately do not want each other to be successful. They tear each other down. In Yiddish, there is a word called fargin, which means that you are happy for another person's success. In order for a person to be successful, you need a community of people around you that are cheering for you, that are encouraging you, that are financing you, and that are giving you business and are trying to see you succeed. So in order to grow, in order to become great, you need to have a community around you, and the Jewish community does this great. It's very common that a lot of times when somebody starts out a new business, people will give him or her business in order to get them started, even if their pricing isn't the best, and even if their quality is not the best. But we want the community to succeed. Get around great people that want to see you win.
You think that be young people, but one thing that he said that stuck out to me was we give each other business. When somebody in our community starts a business, we send them business. We don't give a fuck if it's too much, if it's more expensive. We don't care. That's exactly what he said. We don't care. We don't care what the price is. We're sending them business.
We're not looking at the price.
Right. We're sending them business so that they can be successful. They can be another successful business in the community that can do what? Help the community, add more jobs, become bigger, do their own thing. So
they do business with, and the thing is, the thing that I can, and again, I say that the Jewish community stay on code better than